show you three devices. These are prototypes of the technology, which enables you to generate high voltage, high current, at basically DC with a slight frequency around 5,000 hertz. These devices will generate this electricity without the use of any fossil fuels or any power source of any kind that needs to be replenished. These devices have been in operation on and off for a number of months. This particular device here weighs about a pound and a half, and I'm going to energize it now. And what do you feel in the unit now that it's in operation?
Buzzing, vibration, slight noise. Just a little
Vibration.
shaking. Yeah, vibration.
Just nothing serious, kind of a slight gyroscopic effect in the air. The unit itself is size-wise, I think about 5 inches. This unit is dead exact at 6 inches. It's about 2 inches tall. About 3/4 of an inch thick. This is a voltage meter, which is automatic. The unit is putting out a fluctuating voltage. It's 121.8 volts, I believe. It's stabilized at 121.8. The voltage will vary between 110 and 145 volts in operation. So we know the voltage. Now let's discuss the current. This device is capable of putting out up to 5 amps of electric power at 100 volts. To show the current now in operation, we'll use a light over here. There's a lamp already lit. This is a 100-watt bulb in this lamp. You want to show that? Now, a 100-watt light bulb at 100 volts would be 1 amp of power. So I'm now going to plug it directly here, and voila. You have 1 amp of electrical power. Actually, more than 1 amp of electrical power at 127 volts powering this light bulb, which is extremely hot to touch. Follow this out, we have the unit itself, wires straight over here to this lamp. Now, there's no battery in this lamp, obviously. Certainly no battery small enough to create this kind of electricity. However, I will now show a unit that is even smaller than the first unit. This unit is a little less than 4 inches. A little less than 4 inches, and it's a little less. It's about 1 inch and 3/4 tall. This one weighs about a pound. We'll activate the unit now. Let's measure the voltage again. This particular unit puts out about 100 volts, right around 100 volts, 100.8 volts. A little smaller. It'll vary between 95 and 115 volts generally. This is a 100-watt light bulb again. Obviously, it's a base receptacle. No possibility of any kind of batteries in here. And with the aid of these two alligator clips, voila. Oops. There you go. Another unit that is generating an amp of electrical current. Very, very, very slight vibration of the device. Lower current. There are physically no batteries capable of producing this much current at this voltage. It's obviously being generated by the devices themselves. These are inherently high voltage devices, and they only produce DC with a slight frequency of around 5,000 hertz. Let's go over here and look at the largest device that we have.